Spurs under George Graham had played out 4 consecutive 0-0 draws ahead of the cup trip to Charlton. Little did we know the excitement in store at the Valley. Watched by Gary Bloom.
Bartlett held the ball at Wells. Svensson. Powell arriving here for Charlton. He's got his head on it and scored. 10 minutes in and Charlton have the lead. Campbell turns only as far as Rufus. Might come to Svensson. 2-0. Doherty. He's found his way into the box. Oh, Tottenham has scored. Sherwood stands over the ball, so too is Stephen Front. Anderton. What did I tell you? Anderton makes it 2-2. Twice in 5 minutes now. Spurs have found a goal. And they're through again here. It's 3! What an incredible turnaround! It's Øyvind Leonardsen. It's very positive play by Luke Young. And there's an opening here, surely for Spurs. Now is that going to count? Rebrov's tucked it in. He's onside, it is going to count. And Tottenham now surely through to the next round of the FA Cup.
After a 0-0 stalemate in the first game, an early breakthrough for Derby in the replay. Craig Burley's free kick and Chris Riggott rising unhindered to head home. Blackburn emerged for the second half to turn the tie on its head though. Jason McAteer's corner turned back in by Marcus Bent and Gary Flitcroft touching home. That simultaneously seemed to inspire Rovers and deflate Derby. 8 minutes later, David Dunn set up McAteer to deliver a perfect cross, and Bent's header was just as perfect. Blackburn in front, and next it was Alan Mahan's turn to create trouble on the other flank. He left Chris Riggott standing and earned Blackburn the chance to take a firm grip on the tie. Derby hardly raised a protest about the penalty, and the home fans were booing as Dunn coolly stroked home Blackburn's third. Derby roused themselves on 70 minutes. Again a precision cross, this time by Paul Boateng. That allowed Stefano Aranio the chance to slide home. But almost from the restart, more embarrassment for Derby. Damien Duff racing clear to send across the perfect ball for Bent to restore Blackburn's advantage. Blackburn 2 goals clear and already celebrating a place in the 5th round. But they still had time to extend the agony for Derby. Matt Jansen running through alone and firing home unchallenged. The fitting end to a Derby display that their own boss called disgraceful. Rovers enjoying one of their biggest wins of the season. Kingstonian had only been denied an historic place in round 5 with an injury-time equaliser in the first game. This time Bristol City struck earlier, but not by much. 88 minutes had elapsed when Scott Murray managed to fire past Gavin Kelly. Kingstonian left to concentrate on their fight against relegation from the conference. Bristol City riding their luck again. A dour first-half struggle at Selhurst Park was transformed just before the interval. Paul Ince's surging run from midfield, setting up Hamilton Ricard to put Middlesbrough in front. and remain on course to extend Borough's run under Terry Venables to 12 games unbeaten. But Wimbledon fought tooth and nail to get back into it, eventually earning a penalty on 73 minutes for a foul by Ugo Ehiogu, and Neil Ardley levelled with authority. No further scoring in the 90 minutes, but not much doubt as to who wanted victory most in extra time. A pacey counter-attack by Wimbledon here. Jason Ewell given 2 stabs at the chance in the box, and eventually sliding the ball under Mark Schwarzer to put the Dons in front. And the home side wrapped up victory in the second period of extra time. Jonathan Hunt ran on, and since no one came to challenge him, took a pot shot which somehow squirmed under Schwarzer's grasp. Borough beaten for the first time under Venables, Wimbledon completing a League Cup, FA Cup double over them this season. West Ham planned the 5th round trip to Sunderland just as they had done the game at Manchester United in round 4. Tight defence, composure on the ball, and counter-attack when possible. Gary Bloom describes the key moment.
Which of these two sides will progress to the last 8 of the competition? Here's Kanute, who's got plenty of speed. The goalkeeper's way off his line. Kanute! He's put one away at long last. He's onside at long last.
After a thrilling win in round 4, Spurs were out to make short work of Stockport at White Hart Lane. They'd reached round 5 for only the 3rd time in their history. Peter Brackley's your commentator.
Ferdinand and Doherty waiting in the middle. Campbell's arrived as well, along with King. So they've got plenty of height in there. A worrying moment indeed, and it is a goal. King might have just got a touch to it. Ferdinand, Davis, good shots, good goal, very good goal. Well, he's not been on the field long, but he hasn't taken long to warm up, to settle and to impose himself on this cup tie. Rebrov, again some good vision by him. Young's cross, oh, it's an own goal. It's gone in off Flynn. Well, you have to feel for him there. He was so aware of the movement around him from Tottenham players. Oh, sheer agony on his face. Davis, again making excellent tracks through the middle. And boy, is he enhancing his reputation today.
A well-rehearsed set-piece move caught Bristol City out early on at Filbert Street. Muzzy Izzet's short corner stepped over by Robbie Savage, leaving Steve Guppy to pick out Dean Sturridge to head Leicester in front. After all their good luck against Kingstonian in the previous round, a moment of misfortune perhaps was bound to come Bristol City's way here. Izzet's cross deflected into his own net by teenage defender Matthew Hill, even before Sturridge could get on the end of it. And there was more torture to come for the Bristol City youngster in the second half. Leicester pressed, looking for the goal to kill the game off. Sturridge found space in the box, his cross knocked down, and guess who was the culprit? Yes, Hill once more. The outstanding Izzet dispatched the spot kick past Steve Phillips. It gave a slightly one-sided look to the scoreline, but Leicester do look a threat to other, bigger clubs now. Wycombe were in uncharted territory in the FA Cup 5th round, and it looked that way early on. Neil Ardley's corner headed home powerfully by Mark Williams on 33 minutes. And Wimbledon took a firm grip on a full-blooded cup battle. A well-worked move here, slicing Wycombe open. Jason Ewell setting up Patrick Agyemang to extend the visitors' lead. Wimbledon well on top at half-time. But their former player Lawrie Sanchez made 3 bold changes, altered Wycombe's tactics and benefited from some sloppy Wimbledon defending. A deflected shot from Michael Simpson somehow squirmed home, and suddenly Wimbledon looked shaky. Sanchez and Wycombe seized their chance. With 11 minutes left, a contentious free kick deep in the Wimbledon penalty area. The Dons cleared the first threat, but when the cross was knocked back in, Steve Brown threw himself bravely at the loose ball to earn an equaliser with 11 minutes to play. Wycombe doing it the old-fashioned Wimbledon way to earn a replay. These clubs are long-standing local rivals, and they're also fighting each other for a promotion spot. And the Reebok Stadium looked set for a pitched battle early on in this cup tie. Kevin Nolan left on the deck by a late challenge. As play continued, Blackburn hoped that the referee had missed it. But he hadn't. Nolan was taken out by Gary Flitcroft. It was a second bookable offence. And the Blackburn skipper was going off after just 9 minutes. Few questioned the decision by referee David Pugh, himself a late replacement for the original official. Then Blackburn got a moment of fortune. David Dunn's free kick somehow confusing Jurgen Sommer, leaving Blackburn 1 up at the break. But on the hour, Bolton levelled it. Simon Charlton's shot might have been going wide. Henning Berg's block sat up perfectly for Michael Ricketts to bundle home. They meet again this week in the league. Even before the replay, blood, guts and graft look guaranteed again. Tranmere produced yet more cup heroics at the Dell to defy Southampton. The Saints did have the ball in the net 3 times. This effort by Uwe Rosler ruled out along with 2 others for a foul on keeper John Achterberg. And Southampton know they'll need to be sharper all round for the replay. So to Highbury, and arguably the tie of the round. 98 winners Arsenal running into top form now against the holders Chelsea, desperate to keep their season alive. Pires slid into Lundberg and slid on to Henry. Loves these positions, Henry. Will he check out? Lauren went down in the penalty area. Are Chelsea to be penalised here? It looks like it. Graham Barber had a long think about this and has a look across to his linesman before making the decision. Gronkiar tracking back on Lorraine. Hands on the back, over goes Lorraine. Chelsea look pleadingly to the referee, but Arsenal have a penalty. Henry against Carlo Cudicini. His first FA Cup appearance of this season, Thierry Henry. And his 17th goal. Arsenal's top scorer strikes again. Jokanovic to Poyet. Got his head up. Hasselbank found a yard for a moment. Got his shot off! He likes playing Arsenal, you know. Well, what do you get for £15 million? That is what you get. A goal out of nothing in a big cup tie. Anything Henry can do, Hasselbank can do too, and he pulls Chelsea level. What a superb strike. Pick it out, Seaman. No backlift, pure power, and he zings it into the top corner. Stepanovs. Long for Viltor. He got there. What an opportunist strike. Arsenal go back in front. Sylvain Viltor has only been on the field for 3 minutes. One chance It's 1 goal. Arsenal turn the screw down the other side. Lorraine also full of running. Might trick his way in here. Mistake by Babayaro. Victor! Arsenal surely win the cup tie as Chelsea disintegrate. Four big cup ties in a crucial 10-day period for Liverpool. After a fine UEFA Cup win in Rome, could they progress in the FA Cup at Anfield against Manchester City? Gary Bloom's the commentator.
And Liverpool can counter-attack. They're so dangerous in these situations. Jari Litmanen. And Schmitzer here. He's opened up the City defence. He's round the goalkeeper. He's been brought down. The referee's been brought down, but the referee's already pointing to the penalty spot. So we've only had 6 minutes of the game as Jari Litmanen picks up the ball here. Liverpool have a penalty. What a chance to have a really bright start here for Gerard Houlliers' team. Can Weaver atone? No, he can't. Litmanen makes it 1-0. Litmanen scores his very first FA Cup goal. This is Nicky Weaver with that clearance. Danny Tiato, the Australian. Vikings. To be honest, Manchester City haven't played that badly, to be honest. That's a great ball by Litmanen. Heskey! That really is an authentic goal by Liverpool. Set up by Litmanen, sublime ball through to Emile Heskey, who scores his 18th goal of the season and his 4th in the FA Cup. Tieto with the call. Kanchelskis. It's in. I think Kanchelskis will claim it. Liverpool seem to wait an age as Kanchelskis had the ball at his feet. Here is Schmitzer. Trying to get forward now. This is Schmitzer. He's gone down again. Another penalty. I wonder if this is more plausible. It's going to be Schmitzer to take it. He wins the penalty and converts it himself as Liverpool head towards the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. Liverpool have a free kick. Seeger. Another goal. Marcus Bebel. Liverpool go to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup and threaten to go to Cardiff twice in one season for both the League Cup final and FA Cup final. Huckabee. Good run here. Gota. And he's pulled one back. City have gained a little bit of pride here with a late goal by Sean Gota.
Checking the fifth round results, Arsenal defeated Chelsea 3-1, Bolton and Blackburn face a replay, Leicester and Liverpool looked the part at home, Southampton could only draw 0-0 against Tranmere, Sunderland fell 1-0 to West Ham, while Tottenham put 4 goals past Stockport, Wickham and Wimbledon, they drew 2-2. And earlier today, Tranmere was looking to continue its giant-killing run at home to Southampton, while Wimbledon hosted second division Wickham. Tranmere humiliated Everton 3-0 in the 4th round, its 6th premiership scalp in cup ties in the past 18 months.
Walter Smith's Everton have been beaten by Tranmere in the cup. Gerard Houlliers' Liverpool would be next on Birkenhead if Rovers could sink the Saints. Some were saying it would be a close call for Southampton. They were right, dead right, because in the end, Hoddle and Gorman simply had no answer. Initially, those Saints were easily booking their quarter-final place with Liverpool at the Dell. Hassan Cashel producing something special to get them going. He nearly had another one too. Rovers keeper Achterberg in real trouble after a wicked deflection. There were some wicked challenges too. Beattie was booked for this. And Saints appear to confirm their quarter-final date with this. Cashel got clobbered on the cross, but Tessam couldn't miss. Saints were now all over Rovers, who were shambolic at the back. So much for a cup upset, and no wonder their manager John Aldridge was blowing a fuse on the touchline. His dreams of a crack at his old club Liverpool apparently destroyed finally by more feeble defending. Dean Richards got it, and Saints went to the break 3 up and out of sight. But then the Rovers return, and what a comeback. One of the greatest in recent years, with Paul Rideout scoring a hat-trick in the space of 21 second-half minutes. When the second went in, it was game on. And then Rideout's third, the hat-trick, brought the house down. Then Stuart Barlow's fourth gave Tranmere an incredible win. More amazing scenes. And an all-Merseyside quarter-final is looming with Liverpool. That gives John Aldridge a date with the team for whom he once missed a cup final penalty, but it was deservedly so. This was some comeback by a team bottom of the First Division and apparently dead and buried at half-time.
It was in half an hour, John.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, it does happen in football. You know, I'm delighted that Sky was here and covered it. Great for everybody, especially for Tranmere Rovers all over the world. Unbelievable. It really was unbelievable.
Never give up, never say die. Obviously, the way we played first half, there was no way back. But second half, we came out great character. And then when we got the first goal, there was a little bit of belief in there. And we quickly got the second, and we thought we had a chance.